Hello everyone, this is NC Lord, and again we have Smuse, and we're doing another Duels of the Roses style video. We're playing alternate format for obvious reasons, and I'm giving the first go-ahead to our friend Smuse to make his turn.
Okay. Well, I don't know how I feel about my hand, but I'll just start it off. I played Toon World, it cost me 1,000.
Okay, now remember, in this version you can move that after you've activated it.
Oh, okay.
Although in my Associates format you can't do that. We will someday play his format for the sake of entertainment, if nothing else.
Alright, and then I'll play Toon Goblin Attack Force. And then I'll end my turn. Wait, it is technically your turn.
Yeah, you gotta click the thing, though.
Really? Because it's gone.
Oh, did we even...
I don't see it.
Oh. Yeah, no, you gotta click it.
Okay.
I thought we had that. Alright, I will draw for turn. Interesting. I'm just gonna read what this does, because I don't remember. Okay. I'm going to move my deck leader forward. I'm going to activate the spell card known as Terraforming. Then I'm going to grab Labrinyth World. As you may notice, this is actually from the original video game and a screenshot that I just decided to take. This one, which I'm going to be activating, basically I gain a Labrinyth counter for every monster summoned, and I can remove 3 Labrinyth counters from the field to spawn a Labrinyth terrain adjacent to a Labrinyth monster for every 3. Once per turn, I think, is what it says. Yeah. So I normal summon Labrinyth Gummo, which cannot move or attack unless another Labrinyth monster or Labrinyth World is on the field. So basically, he's able to now move, which he will, and this thing here, I'm just going to move this out of the way, is at... So, I'm going to pass turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack with Toon Goblin Attack Force.
Directly?
Directly.
Alright.
Wait, oh, dang it, I forgot this format's different. Oh, darn.
Do you pay 500 for this one?
He doesn't cost life points to attack with.
Okay,
oh,
so...
And he fell to the world. Where'd he go?
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... Here we go. I'm just gonna get that. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? That's more than that. 22? Or 21?
2,300. 2,300.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Draw. Alright, I'm going to move this here. I'm going to activate from my... I'm going to set this here, move it forward, and then I'm going to activate Labrinyth Gate Guardian Ritual, which lets me basically summon either Gate Guardian or Labrinyth Gate Guardian. And I'm going to attribute these to, it could be from the deck, which was a reference to the fact that Labrinyth, the Gate Guardian in the game, was basically a monster that could be summoned from wherever. From the rituals, for some reason, in Duels of the Roses were like an extra deck thing, sort of. So this gets summoned to the field. Its effect is I can special summon one Labrinyth monster whose level is equal to, from the graveyard, whose level is equal to the amount of Labrinyth counters on the field. And did I move Jiraiya Gummo yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna move it up. Go ahead.
Guess I'll have to play Toon Kingdom.
Wait, does this thing have summoning sickness? Yeah, this card can't attack the turn it's summoned anyway, so I should...
didn't you sat in front of it?
Oh yeah, never mind. You're right. Banish face down. No, here, the green one.
Oh,
yeah.
It says it. My bad.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, wait, no, banished.
It's all banished.
Banish 3.
You got 3. There you go. I don't know why you want another one because... See, here's the thing. If I destroy your Toon World, you'll have to actually, to protect your Toon monsters, banish as many that would be destroyed.
Now, I have one question about the ruling. Now, can I step over my own cards?
No, you can't step over your own cards in either this, or you can't use your deck leader to destroy it or anything like that.
And then the second thing is if you go over my spell with one of your monsters, is destruction, or is it sent to the graveyard?
It's destruction. We've determined it's destruction. I originally wanted to make it sent to the grave to make it less abusable, but it was ultimately determined it should count as destruction.
Alright, so I'm going to... use Soul Exchange?
You accidentally clicked that.
What did I do?
Oh, you disconnected.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You disconnected. Sorry, audience. He'll be back shortly. We're just gonna assume he'll be back in a flash. So get back into Tabletop Simulator. Okay. Why is it? Okay, try connecting again.
I think I'm in the game, I can't tell.
No, it says you disconnected again.
Oh, man.
I'm really sorry, audience. I don't expect these... Okay, he's in. Now it's... That, as you can plainly see from my point of view, that was nothing intended. I'm also just going to promote him so he can spawn or save whatever he wants from here to have a copy of these decks.
Is it still letting me join?
You're in.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't. I don't see my name on the right.
I see your name right now.
Oh, can you move me then to the spot? I don't see my name. I'm not connected.
What do you mean you're not connected? I see your name right here.
Yeah, I don't. I just use. I'm just gonna reconnect.
Okay. All right, I'm just.
It's not letting me do anything.
Okay, go back in. Okay, you can see everything. Like
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. So, what do you Soul Exchange? Just to be clear.
You're probably your Gate Guardian.
Okay, that's fair. Oops, I just
dropped it off the edge of the abyss.
Keep in mind you can't attack the same turn because of, Toons anyways. And actually you summon it here because this was a special summon that involved a tribute, not a tribute summon. Now tribute summons can be done from anywhere on the board, and you would still, but as long as it's under your control or you use Soul Exchange, etc. But yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to make it backpedal.
Really?
Yep.
That's stronger than the monster I have out.
Well, I don't trust you.
You have Toon Kingdom. I can't exactly destroy it. Worst case, you take a bit of battle damage. I'm just saying that for the sake of our audience. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this over here.
All right. Well, next turn I can hit you.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it over. I'm gonna move it over here. This may not seem in good taste to be backing myself into a corner, but at the very least, it prevents you from, This gives me a Labrinyth counter. Enter battle phase. I'm going to attack your guy.
All right.
Do you want to respond to that? You can use Toon Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that card. I will. We'll see that.
No, but both I and my audience did. So the attack basically fails because there's no piercing damage. It's a no harm, no foul deal. And I'm going to end my turn with that said. I've got to basically convert. You know what? I'm just gonna switch out my deck leader if everyone doesn't mind. There you go. That's better.
Alright. What can I do?
I'm just going to entertain my audience a little. There you go.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is change this to whoops attack.
There you
and then
go.
attack your Jiragumo, whatever. And then
Okay, so
forward.
I take 100 damage.
Yep. Then I'm going to move forward.
I should have actually given you a copy of Skill Drain. It actually kind of helps because you don't get summoning sickness.
Then I'll move this to... Nope, I'm going to keep it here. Now, can I attack monsters from any distance?
No. Unless your thing said it could attack multiple monsters at a time, then you technically wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, I'll move this forward then. Wait, did I backpedal this turn? No, that was last turn.
Yeah, I don't think you
I
should be
move,
backpedaling right now. You don't have a reason to.
Your turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Wait, let me read that. Okay. Okay, I am going to actually move my deck leader over here. I'm going to move this guy back. Then I'm going to normal summon Labrinyth Cannon Soldier. So,
man, I already know what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to clear that, and I'm going to end up with one counter. So I'm going to end up changing the terrain here. This prevents you from doing that. The thing where you won't be able to more easily be in line with my deck leader now. And I'm going to set one card face down. That would really be annoying for you later on if you manage to, you know. Go ahead.
Better not be Spirit Shield or whatever.
No, it's something far more annoying. My audience is somewhat familiar with this card.
Alright. Toon Table of Contents.
Okay, search away.
Let's see, what did I want again? What is it? Take out Toon Terrain. And then I'll play Toon Terrain.
Where do you activate that?
Well, let me move first.
Well, yeah, you could also set it, then activate it. Now remember, Toon Terrain very specifically says it won't change the Labrinyth terrain.
Yeah. Well,
so
you're right. Totally forgot about that. So I'll activate it here. Move it, then activate it here.
Alright, now I just need to... I'm just gonna, for the sake of centering everything, I'm just gonna get the foremost, you know, the outest areas. And then I'm going to, yeah, I just got to change everything in between there. There you go. You can move the actual Toon Terrain card itself now. As everyone can see, this card is very colorful in its results. Alright, now, for everyone who doesn't know or didn't watch my previous video, Toon Terrain does make whoever's standing on it that's a Toon gain 500, and all non-Toons lose 500, as well as the ones that gain bonus can make 2 moves in one go when starting from that terrain.
Alright, so... Wait, did I move any of my monsters? I don't think I did. So now I'm gonna move this over here.
Okay, so you move it all in one go over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then move it here.
Alright.
That's end of my turn.
Alright. I draw. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I'm just seeing how many cards you have in your deck, because that does hold relevance later on. I will move this here. I will move my deck leader. No, not move my deck leader. I'm just going to set this here and go ahead. Now, for anyone wondering, deck leader and deck masters are synonymous. They're both acceptable terms, but Duels of the Roses did say deck leader. So
now, you said the special summon rule, right? I can summon it where it's special summoned.
Where you were tributing?
If I tribute?
Yes.
All right.
So
I'm going to move Toon Goblin here, then tribute it.
This is all during your main phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then and this is the only Toon that can attack as soon as it's summoned by 2.
Yeah, okay, so she doesn't have summoning sickness, so you could attack me directly. Are you going to try to do that during your battle phase? I'm going to activate Labrinyth Floor Trap. Basically, all attack position monsters would be destroyed, and place 1 Labyrinth terrain on the grid zone for each of them destroyed that they're occupying. So if
that's if they get destroyed.
Of course.
So, just have to pay 2.
Yeah. Well, you can protect...
I don't know why I keep flipping it.
It doesn't matter. It's banished face down anyways. Okay, so I take 2k, and, you know, that manages to destroy... I mean, that manages to be a wasted effort, so I take 2,000 from that. Let me just get a little zoom in on this. Okay, here we go. And you're still in your battle phase. You could go
No, I'm going to end my turn here.
You're not going to move Toon Summon Skull?
Didn't I just move him?
No, you actually didn't.
Alright.
Okay. In either case, in main phase, you can also still make 2 in one go, but... Yeah. Alright. I'm going to draw. I'm just seeing how much... I have to do some math here, so basically... Okay. Oh yeah, and I take actually another 500 because she was still technically on the terrain when it happened.
I didn't even count that. I totally forgot.
I'm gonna say that it counts because of... Which might make it a little broken, but I'm alright with that. It's not the worst. Okay, I'm just looking in the grave to see what I can do. Oh, this is going to be bullshit for you. Okay, so here's what's good. I'm gonna
guess you're gonna tribute my monsters, right?
No. I'm gonna do something almost as annoying. I'm going to normal summon by tributing for Labrinyth Wall Shadow, which, as I'm sure you're guessing, has an effect. I'm going to use its effect to swap its attack and defense. So basically, it gains 500 attack and defense for all in the grave. Now, in total, both graves, there's 700. So basically, that'll offset whatever penalty it would have. And I'm going to attempt to attack your Toon Summon Skull.
Well, I'm just going to prevent it anyways.
Oh yeah, and you would have to pay 500 when using him to attack. I remember that much.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move my deck leader forward and go ahead.
Okay. Man, I wish Toon Alligator was in here.
That card is worthless.
Oh, but it could attack you. First turn with style.
We're going to say that cards like Parrot Dragon and cards that aren't technically Toons would still fall under the category, and cards that are, of course, taken control of by Comic Hand would fall under the Toon category because they're considered Toon monsters by, you know, technicalities and shit.
Alright, I will move this card. And then... Wait, no. I'm gonna move here. And then I'll move this Toon here. Then I'll tribute him. The special summon Toon Dark Magician Girl and hit you.
That really sucks. I'm actually kind of bleeding out, folks. Okay, there we go.
Now, can you switch that attack permanently?
Yeah, that's just until I change it, basically, until it either leaves the field. It's not until the end phase. It's just that's just period.
Alright, I'm gonna move this card forward then.
It's technically at 38, so my monster, I mean, is at 38.
Alright, it's your turn. Now you see why I duplicated those cards.
Yeah, I kind of see why. I'm just figuring out how I can make this situation more favorable to me. You're running out of... Oh, you're going to run out of cards in your deck, you know, so I don't know how long you can afford...
Well, you only got half through my deck, and you're losing.
Yes, so. I'm aware of that. I'm going to move my deck leader here. You also still take life point damage, by the way, so you forgot for when I attack you. So you actually you actually forgot to account for that. It was
reduced, so I lost 500.
Yeah, and you would have. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for the math on that. I get a third Labrinyth counter on this, and I'm going to use this effect to spawn another Labrinyth terrain adjacent to this one, so that clears this to 0. Then I'm going to enter battle phase and attack this.
Alright.
Are you going to let it die?
Yep. No, I am going to pay the cost.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Alright. Hopefully I can...
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this was meant
did you want to move?
I changed it to the... I didn't move my deck leader. I removed it. I removed it, so I couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, you know what's going to happen, right?
Well...
I'm going to attack you. Unless it's a trap card that stopped.
You could see how things go and be sporting like I was, depending on, you know, the...
Well, I guess I'll give you one more turn, since you were sporting to me.
Well, you could attack and let my trap go through. That would be more interesting for the audience, I'd say. You do have the upper hand either way, clearly.
Alright, I'll just do it. I'll attack.
Okay, so you attack. I activate Labrinyth Floor Trap, which will not only destroy these two, but turn the terrain into Labrinyth terrain, where all of them are.
You really want me to just let it go, don't you?
Yeah, I want to see what happens, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
from the audience point of view, it's obvious he would have beaten me had he been left to his own devices, so I'd like to...
I'll let you take that one.
Oh, okay. So you'll prevent one from dying.
Yeah.
Or wait, wrong one. Sorry. So there we go.
Yeah, you have a more field advantage, I guess.
A little bit. You've still got this thing going on. You've still got an entire, like... If I want to get close to your deck leader, I'm bleeding out. Like, I'm literally one hit away from death. I can't afford to move my deck leader here because you have this which can remotely attack me.
Yep.
I mean, I ought to make it a ruling so that if there's a wall, you can't attack directly, but I'm not sure. I really should consult someone about that, because in theory, the whole Toons being able to attack directly, it's implying that they can leap over the Labrinyth wall. But I guess they're cartoony, so anything is possible. Oh yeah, and this is gone. Alright, so let me just... Alright, are you going to summon something else?
Well, it is my turn, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll move my deck master here. Then end my turn.
Really? Okay. I'm going to activate Senate Switch, which will allow me to move an adjacent one to an unoccupied zone. First, I'm going to move this here. Then I'm going to activate Senate Switch to allow him to move up here, because adjacent means surrounding, so this is all legit. And I'm also going to set a card face down over here to prevent you from summoning right where my deck leader is. And then I'm going to just tribute this to burn you for 500 damage.
Alright. 500.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. I clicked
oh,
the...
I'm sorry. I totally don't see the end turn thing. Alright. What can I do here?
It made it easier instead of just verbally telling people that you end your turn. And then ironically, this problem is cropped up a little.
So do you get an extra movement on Labrinyth terrain?
No. Because they're basically, they're vanilla. Aside from the fact that I have special monsters that can move inside them, they essentially don't give any bonus to anyone.
Let's see.
Remember that spellbound attribute bullshit where if you attacked a certain monster of a certain attribute, it would get spellbound if you defeated it?
I never even figured that out. I was like, why is my monster spellbound? I was so confused after that.
It was an attribute thing because there was only the like 6 attributes at the time, whereas now we have multiple. Technically, divine is an attribute, a legitimate attribute now.
Let's see, what can I do here?
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to follow certain rules, like for example, they wouldn't allow any attributes or types other than the previously established. Then they started to break that rule with like psychic monsters, which technically were something new. You'd think they would have made psychic sooner because Jinzo was basically from a guy who had a psychic deck.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, you know, that would have been a good time to have psychics. Jinzo would have made more sense as a psychic monster than a machine, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't put that in my game. I was like, I think there's enough monsters types. I'll just make them thunder if I really have to.
Yeah, I'll provide a link in the description for your mod just to give some context. I'm probably like just a hit away or two. I'm a hit away for 2 for death. If you draw a cannon soldier, just kill me at this point. Because I think you've been sporting enough. I don't want to drag it out too much.
Alright, I'm going to move this card 2 spaces.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play this card and end my turn.
Alright. That's either a Toon briefcase or whatever. I have a bit of an unfair advantage that I know everything that's in that you know, whatever.
Yeah, the only advantage I had was I just didn't tell you.
Move this here. I'm gonna need to move my deck later shortly, but I'm going to actually normal summon. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Then I'm gonna use Senate Switch to move this here. I'm gonna move my... Oh yeah, and I've got 1 Labrinyth counter on the thing. Then I enter battle phase and attack directly. How many are in the grave? So this will... it'll be reduced by 500, whatever the total number is, because of...
Okay, what's its attack?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm just doing some math here, something I'm not very good at. Okay, this gains 1,000, so this would be it's going to be at 3,500 because it's attacking while you're on a Toon terrain, so its attack is reduced actually. So you take 3,500 attack instead of 4K, like you normally would under these circumstances.
3,500, right?
Yes.
What you said?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
You have to admit though, this was a surprisingly good matchup for what it is. Like, it's pretty balanced, surprisingly.
Alright.
You just got the better hand.
Alright, I will play this Toon terrain.
Okay, now, I'm sure you understand.
Well,
yeah.
I guess I'll move it first here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This becomes Toon. This becomes Toon. I'm just trying to roughly map it out. This becomes Toon. This becomes Toon.
Is it 10? Oh, that is not 2.
No, it's 6. It's 6.
Okay.
There you go. And of course... oh wait, whoops, that one.
No,
that one. No. There you go. Yeah, that stays there unless you decide to move it. Oh yeah, and of course the one itself, it becomes Toon. There you go, an entire Toon terrain, just activated.
And then I will move this, or play this card, and then move it 2 spaces.
Are you sure you want to move it there and not in line with my deck leader?
Well, did you want me to be able to attack through your?
You wouldn't be
Labrinyth?
able to. You wouldn't be able to attack the same turn you did that, but you basically would be able.
You're in for a surprise.
Okay, then let's just call it game because you obviously. Yeah. If you're able to attack through the deck leader, then yeah. I might have like a perk thing where, because I sometimes play with perks. Everyone, this has been a fun video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a surprisingly fun match. We used a lot more terrain this time around than some of my previous videos have. We thank Smoes for joining us, and hopefully we'll have more videos with him. Maybe we'll do pure DOR with some of his card pool. Alright, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.